Hey there, welcome back. This is episode 6 now. We are going to do some housekeeping and decorating. The main reason we're doing this too is I need an excuse to build that sword. I've been wanting to build that sword up there. That's going to be like the first order of business. But we'll build like some other stuff too. It's going to really change the interior of this. As you can see, like, I'm not huge on decorating interiors, but we're gonna try today. I'm gonna have to watch like an actual video of that. I have a few, like, I know how to make like a simple like faux plant, but we'll watch a video, we'll check it out, build that tower down, maybe one out there. Just honestly, I wanted to build that tower, but I need somewhere to like use my cool spyglass. Let's walk through here. See, there's not a lot going on. Got my enchanting here. I spent so much time enchanting. I've got like 2 picks. Let me show you. I re-enchanted that. I took the arthropods off. I was trying to get some nice roll, but man, I just did not look out. That's what we got. But I can combine those for a cool pick later and throw something on there. We did mine. I didn't have any catastrophic deaths, so yeah. A little Harry Potter, cupboard under the dang staircase. This will be fun to fill out too. I've been looking forward to building that chimney in the back of this. That'll be fun. I've got enough wool to make a bunch of paintings, but that's usually how I decorate, is just cover everything in paintings. But there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Check that out. Never been so happy to find veins of iron as I was. It was ridiculous, but no luck on the diamond front. Caves and cliffs it's tough. Those being underground is like terrifying now. I've died so many times and there's just so many goofball ways. It's just like I have to be so careful. Even when with like diamond gear, I was dying down there. We did add like that chandelier there, but let's look at the board and see what we're doing. We're gonna focus over here. So we've got like, this is the HQ side of the river now, and then we've got the Fertile Valley side. So general, we're focusing on the HQ side. We'll knock out those farms. That shouldn't be too bad. Like the entrance to the sheep thing, it's just like a hole in the ground. So we'll make an actual proper entrance. Maybe beautify down under there a little more, make it more presentable. But we'll definitely do that. We'll build up that sundial. I'll show you where that'll go. And yeah, we'll definitely put in some paths and detail. I've got the iron now, so we'll fill that board out. It'll be easier to plan stuff too, being able to actually look at my territory. But we need to clear up this jungle. Probably move these guys around. We need to move the bees. I want to have this like nice and open so I can really work with it. I got some silk touch. No, I have a silk touch book. Might leave the bees, but we should be able to move those guys out. Like, you probably can't even tell where the entrance to that sheep farm really is over there. It seems like that's so bad. But the sundial, probably put it like right around here. That should be a fun little build. Like, check this out. Like, wanted to get a nice like before and after. You can actually hit like F1 and drop your HUD for some cool screenshots. Yeah, this is gonna look way different after I go through and do this. We'll try and get to the spider spawner too. That's this thing right here. It's like the candle shop, because we'll definitely use that over here. I don't think I'll build that up this time, but that's what that is. Yeah, the cows and sheep will probably go over there. Might expand that, but I want to get like a front on it, so it's just not like open. I'm gonna back here too, so all this isn't just exposed. I did like check these out. I did look up the lightning rods. So their coverage is pretty good on the X and Z axis, but the Y axis it's only like 4. So if you're doing lightning rods, like, make sure to just put them on the top. I guess I should have realized that, common sense and all, but hey, I really want to get into that sword, so we're gonna get to it. Yeah, look at that. That's wicked sick. Like, I built that with almost no resources. It's all just wool. Pretty easy wool to get to. Check out that Lego set. Like, this is really easy to build. Lego set looked pretty cool. It's, I don't know, I'm not big on the Minecraft Legos. But hey, like, anybody can put that, you know, I guess in the side of their house. But hey, since we're up there, I'm gonna go ahead and work on that tower too. Check it out from this side. Oh, there's a sneaky little egg down there. Like, I ringed out the tower. It's gonna be more pronounced on this side. Like, I was looking at it from the other side. I think this ocean view might be cooler than like the actual front view. We'll see, because I'm gonna add another smaller tower on that side. But man, this is gonna be neat. Like, this all right here is, excuse me, this is all gonna get like developed up. Like, that observation floor is gonna like bow out. There's gonna be like structural supports coming up. Dude, this is turning into like more of a project than I anticipated. But this is gonna turn out neat, I think. Working on the tower turned out pretty well. Got a good transition between all the stone into, you know, more stone. Was thinking with the roof, I don't know. I was thinking about putting like another sword on there. Would that be too much though? We're making progress though. This isn't taking nearly as long as I thought. I like building towers too, and I always struggle with roofs, but I think I'll just probably put a normal copper roof on there. I don't want to, like, you know, dilute the swords. I wasn't trying to build like the sword mansion or something. I was just building like the stairs, and this guy he freaked me out. He climbed right up these stairs and was just like, hey, what's up? The Nether portal is, good grief, like, see it? How does that work? You're just like hanging in my house? I got like a freeloader? Yikes. This is actually a lot more involved than I anticipated. So I'll just go over it real quick. I'm gonna run a log through there. I think that'll be cool. It's kind of where I'm at. I've got it topped out. But you remember I was gonna add like an attic up here? These stairs by far and away have been like the toughest thing I've built yet, for whatever reason. But I'm gonna build like a mezzanine. I think that's how you say it. But I'm gonna build that up here. That's gonna be our attic. But it's coming along. Okay, we've got this tower. I'm gonna say finished for now. It turned out alright. You can't really tell. I might go back and fill this in some more. It's kind of spotty. The log, like the diagonal is again, like just a strange perspective. It's okay. It's alright. This is the one thing I really, just like that top right there. I really need to define that some more. It doesn't read well. That banner, like the flag, turned out cool. I like that. Never really built those before. See a little bird nest right there? That's alright. I literally just finished that. I might change around the angles of the hay bales so you don't see as much, you know, red from this side. But yeah, that's okay. So I'm gonna get an angle from the other side, see how that looks. This side turned out a lot better, I think. It's not like right up there. I'm totally out of copper. That's all my copper. Was gonna take it up a little higher with the copper roof, but like that wooden structure isn't great either. I'm gonna have to totally touch that up, but I'll have to bring that banner down. Like, see this? This looks a lot better than on the other side, I think. Yeah. The bird nest actually. That turned out good. I like that. Need to like break this up a little bit more too. Maybe work something else into these stone bricks. All in all, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Just a few touch-ups here and there. It'll look a lot better. But we're gonna move on from that for now. What I'm gonna do Let's gather up some resources. I'm gonna get some clay and fill out some of these maps. While we're over there filling out maps, I'm gonna try and get some ocelots. I'd really like to have some cats. That'd be cool. So I think we'll probably cut to another patented resource gathering, montage. As you could see, we had to go mining again. Didn't have quite enough iron for the compass. No incidents. I actually got some diamonds and lucked out enchanting with an Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3. So, like, if we don't lose that again, like, we'll start stacking the diamonds up. We did get this built up. It's kind of a weird little, I guess, peninsula, because it, like, ends right there. Right over here is the village. I've not even done it. That's where the lighthouse will go. We'll have that Esplanade boardwalk there. It's neat to look at. Start really filling this up. Won't be able to do much with the river adventure until we open like all this up. But I'd still like to put some fun little, sights and stuff in the river. I like it. This chimney here is, well, it's not done. I kind of thought it was, but I just don't like how it turned out. See how monochrome it is? Even like it's different blocks and stuff, but it's still, I can fix this up some more, but my big thing is I want to develop that top more, and it's just coming right into that sword. So what I'm going to do is just, like, I'm going to flip this sword around, I think. I'm going to move it a bit. It should, I'm going to tinker with it, but I'm going to have to probably move that sword so we can move that chimney up. Like, it's super easy to build, so it's not a big deal to move the sword. We'll see how it turns out. So I've recorded this for the third time now. The first time I was like, something must have messed up. Second time, I figured it out. My record and stop recorder on the number pad, and my numlock was off. But here, I've finished, for the most part, this stuff. I was up there adding, like, I tore this down and rebuilt it. There's a lot going on right there. I think I should have brought that up a little higher. Would have had more of a roof to work with. But I got more copper. I got some melons mixed in there too. I think those will look cool once the copper oxidizes. I'm still not totally satisfied with that. It just looks like a big mess right now. Let's go look at it from the side. That flag turned out so well. That really benefited from me rebuilding this stuff. So I was trying to make like a dome up there, and it's just, oh dang old rain. I don't know. It didn't turn out like I hoped. Well, we'll take another crack at it, but for now I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do this farm down here. I'm not gonna do the sheep, not the sheep. I'm not gonna do the cows and chickens. Like, I'm just gonna mirror the sheep over there because I've been using a ton of wool. I think I'm gonna do the cows and chickens. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'm terraforming up here too. That's actually really fun. Not too much to show yet. I did put those doors. You remember I got some double doors up here. One of them's cracked open. It's like dirt right now though. I'm gonna go through and change that. But we'll get to work on this sheep farm. So I'm building up the sheep farm. It's going good actually, but just wanted to make a mention to this like red wool. Like I've been using this to just mark stuff out. It's super helpful. Like I'm trying to line all this stuff up. You know, I mean, you see what I mean. I was just I don't know. I was given like a PSA. You know, I did the same thing with this tower and the mezzanine. The mezzanine. That's what it's called. Pretty sure. I looked it up, but I forgot. Pretty sure. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this up. We built this up. Let's look in here first. I like how it looks in here. I was trying to give like the tent a lot of structure. It's holding that canvas up. It's like a pavilion tent. I'll add a bunch of stuff in there, particularly the looms. I saw somewhere you could use banners to make like markers on maps, so I'm gonna try that out. Trying to see whether I want the like that deep slate with it. I think so. We added, that looks kind of weird. Might tear that down. I'm mostly done with this. I'm gonna go through and touch it up, but after this I'm gonna build some stairs and like an access point for the redstone for the sheep. I'm gonna rewire that a little bit. I'm gonna put it on like one circuit, so it's not like always going. The observer's gonna see it and send a signal to the rails over here to light up. So it'll just pulse out. It should collect all the wool in one, you know, back and forth and be done in. I want to put a an item sorter on these, but I've got more diamonds than I have iron right now. So I've never built one of those. They seem pretty simple, just like almost monotonous. But hey, we're gonna finish this up. We got this nice and detailed. I wanted to show you guys before it inevitably like burns down or blows up, because it's not really, it's mostly safe on the sides. Like I was going through and proofing it a little bit, but you know, this is all flammable. I've got the lightning rods up there and stuff. I'm just super sketched out because this is like totally open. Got the sheep. I brought them down. I wanted to keep some here as like a breeding stock because I could still expand this either way, just kind of indefinitely. I think there's 8 on each side. Should be 16, or is it 7? We're close to, because I think there's like 16 colors of wool, something like that. So we can totally just have all the wool. I built these stairs. This part's not done. I'm going to go through and mess with this a little bit. Was thinking putting something cool right here. Maybe like some kind of beacon like fire thing, or maybe like a golden trophy. I don't know, some kind of cool accent, because this is like basically the front door to getting up here on this ridge we've been on. So this is going to be like a really prominent like feature to get up and down. This is where I've been coming up and down anyway. Let me show you this real quick. Like this side is all wired up. I don't have any clippers in there. That's like maintenance right there. But this side does. It is producing wool. Well, 4. I've got 4 clippers in there. Been up here working on this sundial. It's kind of like the evening. So I was gonna time lapse and just like show the shadow, but just being up here like building it, I can tell there's not really a noticeable one. I did learn some stuff about sundials though. This, like the needle that points up, that's the gnomon. You always point that north. That's noon, just like right there. It just goes around, you know, that's afternoon, midnight, morning, like 6 a.m. Pretty cool. I didn't know that stuff at all about a sundial. I did learn like to do something like this, it needs to be on like a way bigger scale. Like this is just like a 9x9 circle, and there's no shadow. I'll just leave it up here as like a decorative thing. It won't be functional. Like I was originally gonna build it down here, but I built this log. I tunneled this out and just built a log to like bridge this gap. I thought it was kind of neat. And like just the dimensions of the log kind of worked out. I think I can really tie that into this log. I think it'll look cool. I don't have to worry about shadows either. So I'm gonna finish that up. This is all finished up. See that flower worked in there? Like that. I had to mess around a lot with that thing. Let me show you this real quick. I think we're starting to run low. I'm sure we're low on time. I'm gonna have to go through and edit. It shouldn't be a longer one. You see there's like branches coming up, like holding that sundial in. I think it really shines where you're actually standing on the sundial. I was trying to work like some stairs in, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw a ladder up there. I'll probably come back in and make that look better. But yeah, look, see, it's pretty neat holding the sundial. I like that anyway. Went through too and like fixed all these walls. So the only real way they're gonna come in there is like around, or through the front, or through this right here. Thought about going through and like, I don't know, thematically, you know, like fortifying this a little bit. So we might have the occasional like dude come through here. There's like a lot I didn't get to on this one. I was building that tower. The whole thing was to beautify, you know, inside and outside, and I honestly didn't get to any of that. I was building that tower and I was like, this is gonna be a long one. I was thinking just doing that. I might need to split this up into 2 parts, which I think is probably what we're gonna do. I want to show you something in my office real quick before we wrap this up. I try to do one thing down here every video. This wasn't my original idea, but I did start writing like some Minecraft haikus. It's all true. I did all this stuff. I dug some clay and we built a furnace. But this one right here was getting diamonds. I found exactly 13 with my fortune pick, and I was thinking to myself, that's 13 diamonds. I should probably go back up. It's probably a bad sign. Ran into a creeper trying to fight him. You know, you fight him at a distance, and then I heard I turned around and a dang creeper just blows me up from behind. That was ridiculous. Went back. I got all my stuff back from that one mostly. Got all the important stuff. The other thing too is last video I was shocked. I actually had some people, well, 2 dudes. I appreciate the comments. They were talking about my video quality. I have been trying to work on that. It's a work in progress, but like those comments genuinely like really made me happy. You know, I went into this with like no expectations, and I don't know, getting some like constructive comments that really did make my day. But hey, I'm gonna edit this. It's Monday. I usually edit in the afternoon when I get off work, but I actually have the day off. We're gonna go out, and I've got an appointment, but we're gonna go look at the eclipse after that. Should be cool, should be fun. Be safe, everybody. I know there was like some like emergency declarations. It's just like you never know what's gonna happen. Be careful, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Take care.